trusting you speak truth into our hearts. In Jesus' precious name, we have prayed. I'll be sharing what is called number your days. Number your days. Psalm 90 verse 12. Number your days. Until you number your days, you can't maximize your life. Until you number your days, you can't die empty. And I know that until you live full, you can't die empty. Number your days. Psalm 90 verse 12. So, teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. That word is heavy there, teach. Teach is not something you do in a minute. It didn't say tell us. Teach. You know your days, but you have not numbered it. It is when you number your days, you know what you have left. Because it didn't ask for your age. If they ask how old you are, they can say you are 30, you are 20, you are 35, you are 50, you are 60. That's not what they're saying. They say to number how many days you have to live. Minus the one you have now. Now you know what you have left. Then you can apply your senses to understanding. There's one commodity that both the poor and the rich have. But unfortunately, the poor have abundance of it. The rich don't have enough of it. Who can tell me what that is? Time. The rich have time in abundance. They don't know what to do with it. Now, I mean the poor rather. But the rich don't have it. If it was possible for Elon Musk to pay for each year of poor people's life and add it to it, believe me, he will pay more than $500 million for every year. If it was possible. To say, can I have 5 years of your life added to mine? And it's possible. Say, yes, take it. And that gives you maybe $2 billion. He knows in 5 years he can make times that, times that of that. Why? Time is money. The poor don't know the value of time. That's why they spend it anyhow. They don't know the value of it. Spend it anyhow. And I said, time is the only currency you can't replace. Once stolen or once spent. You can't replace it. If a thief steals some money, you can replace your money. If a thief steals your car, you can replace your car. Even if a thief steals your joy will come out again in the morning. But if a thief steals your time, it's gone for all eternity. And the fraction of your destiny attached to it is gone for all eternity. And that's why I said a thief who steals your money is better than a friend who steals your time. Everything will be in life will be in the process of time. You see, it came to pass in the process of time. Because time will define your destiny. Your destiny will happen in the process of time. So if you run out of time, you have run out of life. Praise God. God is calling every believer all over the world. Die empty. Everything I put in you, you must put out. We are all tenants here. How many of you know that? You're all tenants. This is not your home, so you are tenants here. And the only thing that Mother Earth demands for as rent is what God put in you. Drop it. I gave you space, the bond here. I gave you air. What are you giving me in exchange? What did God put in you? Don't take that song to go and add to the many songs in the graveyard. Don't take that book. Don't take that film. Don't take that idea. Don't take that dream and go and add to many. The grave is oversubscribed already. No more space. The Lord said to me, say, man of my children live as if they will see tomorrow. You will never see tomorrow. I might know that. It's not the cross, so you will see tomorrow. I was coming back on Thursday night. I went to Primark to buy something for someone. So I was coming, and he said to me, and he shook me. I almost stopped before that transfer. He said, only a fool thinks he will see tomorrow. Say, by the time you grab tomorrow, what you have is the coat he left behind, caught today. He has moved to tomorrow again. Abi? Now, in coat you hold and caught today. You don't move to another day now. You will never see tomorrow. The only day you have is today. You will never see yesterday. You can never see it again. So why are you living as though you will see tomorrow? The only tomorrow you have is today. Many of us, even here, we are not urgent on our assignment. We think we have time. We're not urgent about assignment. It's like, I'll do it next time. Who tells you next time is yours? Tomorrow, next week is on credit. It's not yours. It's not yours. Today is the only day you have to be saved. Today is the only day you have to do your vision. Today is the only day you have. Every day you wake up, you have one more less day to live. How many of you know that? How many of you know that? Human being is the strange creature of God that the moment you are born, you are moving towards your death. So if they say, happy birthday, happy death day, you're getting closer. Every day you say, thank God. God added one more year to my life. Life took one more less year from your life. How many of you know that? God added one more year, but life taking one less year from your life. I'm going to say something very radical. If you are smart, you write it down. And if you are smarter, you act upon it. Hello, church. Get out your pen. Open a plain paper. Open a plain paper. Don't open a paper. What you're about to write now may be what will shape your destiny for life. And it could be what will create your regret for life too. So if you're not willing to write it, don't write it. Say, Lord, look at the good like this. Supposing Jesus were to appear to you now and says to you, you've been settled. You have 2 more years to come home. What are the 5 most important things you go about doing? Write them now. He says to you, your prayer can't cancel it. You have 2 more years to live. Okay, let me help you. Some are scared already. Okay, let me help you. What are the 10 most important things you go about doing now? Write down. So start writing. 10. Enlarge it to 10. I mean 10 most important. Maybe I'll go and make peace with my mother. I'll go and make peace with my uncle. I'll go and confess it. Write the 10 most important things. I'm going somewhere with those 10. Oh Lord, help us to number our days, then wisdom will come naturally. The reason we are living like fools is because we have not numbered our days. You know, count your blessing in them one by one, but count your days, come them one by one. Count your days. You're not writing. One paper. One paper. You have paper to write. Okay. Because if you have nothing to write, then you have no reason to be alive. 10 most important things you go about. You have 48 months. 48 months is 2 years. 48 months. Can I continue now? Can I go on? Why are you laughing for that, man? Can I go on now? Now, see where it's going now. How do I put the Holy Spirit? This next one is not to make you feel bad. But you need to know the premium that God puts on time. Now, you have written 10 things, have you? Eh? Some. If your own is from 5 above, put your hand up. If your own is from 5, you wrote 5, at least 5 and above. Okay, if your own is from 3 and above, put up a hand. Okay. Okay. Now, we assume you have 2 years. Supposing the Lord now comes back again and say, actually, I want to break to you in phases. You have 2 months to live. What are the 3 important things you said about now? See, you have 2 months to live. What are the... Because now you must cancel some things now. Abby. So what are the 3 most important things you said about today? 2 months. 8 weeks. It shouldn't take you long to chalk out the rest now. It shouldn't take you long. You have 2 months. It shouldn't take you long. Those things you have written now, those are the things Jehovah is telling you to start now. Because those are your priorities. Is that not so? When time shrinks, your true priorities get exposed. If you have said, if you have 20 years, you have plenty of leaves. I mean, why? Because when there's plenty of time, there are plenty of priorities.